I took the snake out, and I stood here, and the snake was there, and if the snake came after me and bit me, that's an aggressive snake. This snake is just going to sit there with his mouth open. He's going to hiss loudly, and as I go around like this, he's going to follow me. But that's not aggression. That's the snake taking a very defensive posture to defend itself, because I'm much bigger than it is, and it knows that. Oftentimes I've been told, well, snakes chase people. What usually happens is snakes are deaf. The snake can't hear anything I'm saying. The only thing they can do is maybe pick up some vibration. That's it. Snakes have poor vision. So if I'm standing back here, that snake can't see me. They have a good sense of smell, but what happens often if you're out in the bush or the jungle or the woods, and you come across the snake, and it's like a rattlesnake or a copperhead or a black rat. Black rats usually shoot off. You know, that's what they do to get away. They just go. And sometimes they're going in the same direction you are because they don't hear and they don't see very well. So oftentimes that's mistaken as being chased. Well, the snake chased me. There's no reason a snake would chase us because they can't eat us. They physically can't do it. And venomous snakes, in fact, are not poisonous, but they're venomous. And there's a difference. I can drink rattlesnake venom and it won't bother me unless I have an ulcer or something like that. But if I were to drink poison like strychnine, it would kill me because they're two very different things. You know, one's a poison, one's a venom, and venom is nothing more than modified saliva. So snakes that are like copperheads, they're common in West Virginia, rattlesnakes, they're not poisonous, they're venomous. And they have a modified saliva gland that produces the venom, or saliva, modified saliva. They can inject it through hollow fangs, and it's very, very strong. But did you know that nobody's ever died from a copperhead bite anywhere? Anytime, except people that were given horse serum that had a reaction to the horse serum and died because they were allergic to horses. But nobody has ever died from a copperhead bite. They're just not that venomous. Rattlesnakes, that's a different story. It's a bigger snake, it has more venom, and of course, in West Virginia, like Kentucky, where I've spent a lot of years, there are church groups that still handle snakes. And they're fortunate that copperheads are not deadly, and rattlesnakes are really not that aggressive. You know, that's probably what saves it. And the other thing that most of these religious people don't know is that if you're bitten by a venomous snake, like a copperhead or rattlesnake, 40% of the bites are dry, which means that there's 60% chance it'll inject venom. There's a 40% chance it won't, because they don't want to lose. They don't want to expend that energy or waste that venom on something our size, because it's expensive for them to create that venom. So that's why they can control not only the amount but even delivering venom. So